Have you ever imagined waking up in 7 days with a completely different life? More money, more peace, more opportunities. And all of this starting with something as simple as what you do before going to sleep? It sounds crazy, but it's not fiction. It's real, it's proven, and most importantly, it's easy to apply. Today, you'll learn one of the most powerful secrets in the world of manifestation, and how it can effortlessly transform your reality. But be careful. This knowledge has been kept secret for decades, and even among those who study the law of attraction, few understand its true power. We are talking about SATS, state akin to sleep, a mental state that directly accesses what Neville Goddard called the key to conscious success. The SATS, or sleep-like state, is a specific time when your conscious mind is slowing down, but your subconscious mind is still alert, receptive, open, and incredibly powerful. It's that moment between waking up and falling asleep, when you're still conscious, but your body starts to shut down. That's where the magic lies. In this short interval, the door between the physical world and the world of creation is wide open. It is in this moment that you plant the seeds of what you will reap in the real world. Neville Goddard says, "Imagination is God, and SATS is the altar where you meet Him." Have you ever noticed how when you go to sleep with worries, everything seems to get worse the next day? This is because the last thought before sleep is often the first command the subconscious receives to manifest in the physical world. SATS works because it bypasses the critical filter of the rational mind. While you are awake, your fears, doubts, and logic are active. But as you enter the SATS state, these blocks relax, and imagination becomes real. This is where your visualization has more impact than at any other time of the day. Here's what you should do every night for 7 days straight, before bed. Relax your body completely, as if you were about to fall asleep. With your eyes closed, imagine a short scene that represents something you want to achieve. Feel real emotions during this scene. Feel gratitude, joy, security, as if it were real. Mentally replay the scene, slowly, as if it were a 5-second film. Do this until you fall asleep, if possible. That's it. Simple, but extremely powerful. If this content has already given you an insight, if you feel that this could be the key you were missing, then now is the time to act. Click subscribe so you don't miss the next videos, because we're going to dive even deeper into the secrets of conscious manifestation. And share this video with someone you love. This information could literally change a life. Now, take a deep breath. Because the most transformative part is about to begin. There are thousands of reports of people who have changed their lives with SATS. A woman who was in debt, alone, and with low self-esteem began to visualize a scene every night in which she opened her bank app and saw her balance in the black. She felt peace and relief. Within 7 days, a longtime client called and offered her a job that would pay off exactly the amount of her debt. Another case, a man who dreamed of moving to another country but never had enough money. Every night, he imagined himself holding his passport, stamped, and sitting on a plane. 2 weeks later, he won an unexpected trip in a company raffle. Is this a coincidence? Or is it the universe responding to what has been planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious? But be careful. There is a mistake that 90% of people make when trying to use SATS. They think about how it's going to happen. They start to doubt. They worry about whether they're doing it the right way. And then, guess what? They interrupt the process. They sabotage the magic before it happens. SATS is not about control. It's about feeling like the desire is already real. You're not asking for it. You're being thankful because you already have it. If you're still trying to figure out how the universe is going to do it, you're still stuck in logic, not feeling. Now, here's a secret that almost no one talks about. What makes SATS 10 times more powerful is repetition with emotional lightness. The more you repeat the same scene, without anxiety, just feeling that it is real, the deeper that image will be engraved in your subconscious. And here's the cherry on the cake. If you can wake up with the same feeling you felt in the SATS the night before, it's a sign that your desire has already started to materialize. You're coming into vibrational alignment with the desired reality. And when that happens, the coincidences multiply. What if I told you there was a second, even deeper stage of SATS where you could literally talk to your future self? A technique that Neville mentioned in the lesser-known manuscripts. A way to not just manifest a desire, but to live in a constant state of conscious creation? Yes, there is. But this next part is even more intense, and it needs to be done with guidance. Now imagine this. You, 6 months from now, with the life you want, with the body you want, with the money, the peace, the relationship, the freedom, all already achieved. Close your eyes for a moment. See this version of you. How does she dress? How does she behave? How does she think? What has she left behind? What can she no longer tolerate? Well, this future self is not just a fantasy. It exists, and it is calling you. In advanced SATS, you can literally talk to this version of yourself. Ask for advice. Feel their energy. Embody their habits, their confidence, their vibe. It's like opening a direct channel to your destiny. A destiny that is already there, just waiting for you to say yes. Here is the step-by-step of the technique. Enter the SATS state. Normally, relax your body. Take a deep breath. Enter the zone between being awake and asleep. Visualize a neutral place, a white room, a quiet forest, an open field, where you feel safe. Invite your future self to appear. It will come calmly, naturally, carrying the energy of what you want to become. Talk to him or her. Ask questions like, what did you do to get here? What do I need to stop doing now? How does it feel to live your reality? Listen to the answers. Feel the emotion. Don't force it. Just receive it. This practice, done for 7 nights, can speed up your manifestation process in an almost unbelievable way. Why? Because you are literally aligning your frequency with your desired outcome. You begin to think, act, and decide based on the person who already has what you want. You might be wondering, why 7 days? In spiritual symbolism, the number 7 represents the complete cycle of creation. God created the world in 7 days. Your body renews cells in 7-day cycles. There are 7 chakras, 7 colors in the visible light spectrum, 7 musical notes. 7 is the number of alignment between the invisible and the visible. By practicing SATS consistently for 7 nights, you are literally creating a new reality from scratch. It's a microcycle of intentional creation, and if you honor this process, something inside you changes. It's as if a hidden part of your mind awakens. You begin to remember who you are, a conscious creator. But there is a silent enemy that can sabotage everything, your old identity. You can visualize wealth, but if, deep down, you still see yourself as poor, everything will come to a standstill. You may imagine a great love, but if you still carry the pain of rejection, you won't be able to maintain that relationship. So at the same time that you practice SATS, you need to emotionally break with the old version of yourself. And the quickest way to do this? Forgiving the past, letting go of control, and reaffirming, every night, who you decide to be from now on. SATS is not just about imagining, it's about reprogramming. Pay close attention to this. If you practice SATS at night, but wake up the same way the next day, running, worried, complaining, you're nullifying everything you planted. The secret isn't just in the minutes before bed. It's in how you carry that vibration throughout the day. A practical tip. When you wake up, remember the scene you saw the night before. Breathe and say mentally, "This is my new reality. This is mine now. Thank you, thank you, thank you." This simple gesture can transform the vibe of your entire day and keep the magnetic field of desire active, effortlessly attracting the right opportunities. Many people report that after 2 or 3 days of doing the SATS correctly, something strange starts to happen. An ex reappears. A forgotten debt resurfaces. A dormant fear surfaces. This is not a sign that it is not working. It is the invisible test. The universe is asking, have you really changed? Or are you just pretending for a few minutes before bed? These tests are opportunities. You can react as your old self, or maintain the vibrational posture of your future self. When you pass the test, the manifestation accelerates. Few people know this, but SATS profoundly affects dreams. In most cases, after 3 or 4 days of practicing correctly, you begin to have vivid, symbolic, intense dreams. These dreams are not random. They are direct responses from the subconscious. They are codes, hidden languages from your higher mind. Learning to decode these signals can give you valuable insights into what is preventing or driving your manifestation. For example, dreaming about stairs equals ascension process. Clear water equals emotional clarity. Stalking someone. Fear of facing a part of yourself. So keep a dream notebook by your bed. Write everything down when you wake up. You'll be surprised at what you discover. Now, imagine the following. If 7 days already begin to reprogram your mind, what would happen if you maintained this practice for 21 consecutive days? This is the time it takes to create a new, definitive mental habit. With 21 days of SATS, you begin to attract completely different people, perceive signs, synchronicities, inexplicable coincidences, feeling guided by an invisible force that seems to open doors effortlessly. It's as if the universe says, "Now, yes, now you're ready to receive." And do you know what's most amazing? The more you do, the less you have to force it. Life starts to flow. You stop chasing things and start attracting them naturally. Wait. There's an even deeper layer. A technique combined with SATS that Neville mentioned only once in a very rare lecture from 1955. A method that involves using specific words, almost like mantras, that anchor the image in your consciousness as if it were already real. Do you want to know what this secret technique is? In one of Neville Goddard's most enigmatic lectures, discreetly recorded in 1955 and never officially published, he mentioned something powerful, almost in a whisper. The feeling of wish fulfillment can be sealed with a single word. This word is not a command to the universe. It is an energetic seal. And here's the secret. You can create your own keyword, something that represents, for you, the certainty that it is already real. Examples? Done. Now. It's already mine. That's how it is. Or even a symbolic name, like Lumina, Isidan, or Satori. Something that connects you to the feeling. At the exact moment you finish your SATS scene, mentally repeat that word. Let it resonate within you. And then, let it go. This word will act as a vibrational anchor. Throughout the day, whenever doubt strikes, you can simply think of this word, and you will automatically be transported back to the frequency of your desire. Now, a critical point. you need to learn to let go. Many people do the technique, visualize with emotion, feel intensely, but they spend the rest of the day observing whether it worked. They check their cell phone. They look for signs. They try to control everything. And this sends a clear message to the universe. I don't have it yet. I still doubt it. Letting go is not giving up on desire. It's the opposite. It's trusting so much that you don't feel the need to keep asking, when will it happen? Think about it this way. You order something at a restaurant. Do you wait anxiously, or do you simply relax, knowing that your food will arrive? It's the same with the universe. The dish is already being prepared. You just need to sit at the right vibrational table. And here's a point that few understand. Time doesn't exist the way you think it does. On the physical plane, everything seems linear. But on the mental and spiritual plane, everything already is. All versions of your reality already exist, in parallel, waiting for you to align with one of them. When you do SATS, you're not creating something from scratch. You're tuning into a timeline where it is already real. It's like changing the channel on a TV. The programming is there. You just need to change the frequency. The problem is that most people are channel hopping every day. One day, you believe. The next, you doubt. One day, you feel it. The next, you complain. One day, it aligns. The next, it sabotages. SATS is a way of fixing the channel, of maintaining the tuning. And the more stable this tuning is, the faster the surrounding reality reorganizes itself to reflect this frequency. Here's another detail that few people use, and that multiplies the power of the technique. Incorporate the senses into your visualization. While in SATS, ask yourself, what am I hearing in this scene? What does the environment smell like? What texture am I feeling with my hands? What colors are around me? What is the temperature of the place? The more real the scene, the faster the subconscious accepts it as true. Don't just imagine the external fact, like having money in your account. Imagine the smell of the wood in your new office, the sound of the waves on the beach where you now live, the texture of the wedding ring on your finger, the smile of your partner. You don't want to manifest things. You want emotional experiences, and it is these emotions, felt vividly, that create the bridge to the new reality. Something amazing starts to happen when you practice SATS deeply. The external world starts to reflect the internal world with a slight delay. You think of someone, and they send you a message. You see an opportunity, and it pops up in your feed. You feel gratitude for something that hasn't happened yet, and someone gives you something unexpected. This phenomenon is called reflected reality. But here's the thing. It doesn't respond to your conscious mind. It responds to the dominant frequency of your being. Therefore, SATS should be done with light, sincere, and persistent feeling. You don't need to force it. You need to allow it. You can tell when you're about to manifest something. There are subtle signs, like little glints in the mirror of reality, feeling of lightness, as if desire no longer matters. Dreams with symbols of transition, doors, stairs, travel. Change in emotional routine. You start to react differently to things that used to destabilize you. Strangely synchronized events, songs, phrases, repeated numbers. Feeling of I've been there before. Little moments of déjà vu. These are signs that the universe is reorganizing itself, that you're already on the right frequency. More than anything, SATS works when you identify with the new version of yourself. It's not about attracting something. It's about becoming someone. Someone who thinks differently, feels differently, decides differently, and therefore receives differently. Repeat this at night before going to sleep. I am the person who already lives this, and everything around me responds to this new identity. It doesn't matter what your eyes see now. External reality is just a delayed reflection of your past vibration. The question is, what will you choose to feel today, so that tomorrow's reflection is different? What if I told you that there is a way to accelerate this reflex? A specific mental ritual, done upon waking and before going to sleep, that collapses the desired timeline with the present one, a reality trigger that few know about. And that is already being tested by thousands of people with extraordinary results. Want to know what this ritual is? Then get ready, because what comes next? We now come to one of the most transformative practices of this entire process, the temporal collapse ritual. This ritual is used by mystics, elite athletes, visionary entrepreneurs, and even Hollywood stars. And do you know what the secret is? He brings the future into the present. Literally. How? Simple. It activates the same emotion you would feel after manifesting your desire, but you feel it now. And by feeling now, you change your vibrational timeline. Because the universe does not respond to your desire. It responds to your state. And here is the ritual, step by step. Step 1. When you wake up, before touching your cell phone, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Step 2. Imagine that today is the day it all happened. The money came in. The call came through. The answer came. The healing happened. The miracle has manifested itself. Step 3. Say with emotion, today is the day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Step 4. Stay in this state for 2 to 5 minutes, just feeling. Smile. Hug your pillow as if you were embracing the fulfillment. Let your body vibrate with the emotion of after the wish. Step 5. Throughout the day, whenever you remember, say mentally, it's already done. I'm living the collapse. This small ritual transforms your base vibration and paves the way for powerful synchronicities. You become a living magnet, a conscious collapser of infinite possibilities. If there's one thing you need to keep with you, it's this. Reality is a mirror, but not a glass mirror. It is a mirror of delayed energy. It shows who you were, not who you are now. SATS, temporal collapse, identity and feeling rituals. All of this serves one purpose, repositioning your vibrational emission. And when that happens, nothing can stop you. You don't need to run after it. You just need to emit the right frequency, with consistency, with dedication, with faith. Remember, it's not about imagining a car, a house, or a person. It's about imagining a life, a vibration, a new being. And when this becomes true within, the external world has no choice. It follows. Be prepared. When you start acting, talking, and feeling like someone who already has what they want. Some will laugh. Others will doubt you. They will call you crazy, deluded, naive. But listen carefully. They're not laughing at you. They're laughing at the version of themselves that gave up on dreaming. You are not pretending. You are creating. You are building in the invisible what will soon be visible. Every great transformation begins like this: silent, invisible, powerful. If you follow this path in the next 7 days, truly with dedication, with discipline and emotion, expect changes. Old people will disappear from your life. New opportunities will come out of nowhere. You may feel sadness or euphoria for no reason. It's the field reorganizing itself. Situations that were stuck will start to move. It's as if the universe says, now you're playing the real game. And the good news, you're not alone in this. Right now, Thousands of people around the world are waking up. They are applying these techniques. They are changing their lives from the inside out, and you are part of that right now. Now answer me in the comments. What is the scene you will visualize tonight in your SATS? Who is the future self you are ready to become? What will be your symbol word to seal the wish fulfilled? Write it down here. Declare it to the universe. Make it public, vibrational, real. Whatever your answer, know that you've already taken the first step. You're already realigning with your true essence, and the universe has already started working in your favor, even if you don't see it yet. So comment here. Leave your intention registered, because written words carry vibration, and vibration moves reality. And if you'd like me to go deeper into this subject, maybe I'll show you how to combine SATS with powerful affirmations, or reveal Neville's secret method called Night Review for healing the past and changing the future. Comment below. I want more to let me know you're part of this journey. Remember, what you do before you go to sleep decides what you experience when you wake up. And now that you know that,